What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Juna. Yes, indeed, Junna Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SMB, and this is actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of November for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, SMB. Hope you enjoy the show. SMB wanted to see me react to this. It is Juna, just all by herself. It's just Juna, with a tune called Demon. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Juna, all right? And the video has 544,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Juna, Demon, MV music video. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
transition from hi-hat to splash. I like that. That transition from hi-hat to splash. She's got the three. Or is it 3 or 5. It's like 6, I think. 6 on the hi-hat, and then the 7th hit on the splash. That's slick. I like that. I don't know why, but that's really kind of standing out to me. Diddle 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 da. Diddle 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 da. Just really nice. You know what I mean? That section right there. Different song. Okay. Nice display overall. I liked what I saw. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Juna with Demon. This was a request from SMB. And this was actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of November for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, SMB. Hope you enjoyed the show. It was fun. It was entertaining. Absolutely. And I don't think too many people are going to have a problem with the score here. I think most people will be just fine with this. Let's get to that score, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.4. What does that mean? Well, an 8.4 would translate to a great skill rating because overall, I think this was a great presentation. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Yeah, an A-. So there you go, an 8.4, great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. I'm going to start in a really weird place, and I'm going to start with the song itself. Now, there was nothing mentioned in the notes. There was nothing mentioned in the video. There was no indication whatsoever that this was a cover or this was an original song that Juna wrote or that someone else wrote for Juna or this is a cover. I don't know, and there was nothing written here in any way, shape, or form about what this was. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a cover and she's paying, homage to the original artist. I don't know if she wrote this song. I don't know if someone wrote the song for her to perform. So as a result, I know this is going to sound really weird. I'm not taking the song into account here. I know a lot of people are screaming foul right now, but I don't have any points of reference for this. So the songwriting is a non-factor, okay? I'm basing this score completely on what I saw her as far as her technical prowess, her ability, and her showmanship, okay? That's how we're getting the 8.4. Now, how did I come up with the score of 8.4 based on that criteria? Well, I think she did a great job putting on a great show. I think she was very entertaining to watch, as always, okay? There's no surprise there. I've seen her perform a number of times on the channel, both as a solo artist and as part of a group. We know where she's drumming now. We know who she's aligned herself with. And I think it's a great fit, by the way. But we've seen her on the channel solo before on her own, and she always puts on a great show. She's a lot of fun to watch. And this was absolutely no different. Was I impressed by it? No, because I've seen it before. Everything that she did, I've seen her do it before. The whole head-to-head, head side-to-side thing, the head banging, the facial expressions. You could tell she's having a ball up there, okay? But I've seen all of that before. Nothing new there. So can't really say that I was impressed by that because I'm not. I think she did a great job. Absolutely. I wouldn't be giving her a great score of 8.4 if I didn't think she did a great job. Technically, I think her technique is fine as always. It's tight. It looks good. I've always been really kind of fascinated by how she holds her sticks. Kind of, not at the very ends, but really close. I've always been kind of worried that, when you're lower on the stick like that, when you're really choking down on it and you're almost holding it by the very ends, it's very loose. It's very floppy. And it is. Her playing does look kind of floppy, but she still stays tight in her actual playing. So that's always been very fascinating to me, how she's able to do that. She doesn't lose control of her sticks at all. You don't hear her, banging on the rims or anything like that by accident. Everything is very precise, even though she is holding it at the ends and it looks floppy. So that's always been very fascinating to me when it comes to her playing. But she makes it work. She absolutely makes it work. The song, like I said, I'm not taking the song into account, but what she played on the song sounded just fine. Everything sounded like it belonged. Everything sounded like it fit. So I got no issues there at all. It was fun to watch, fun to listen to, and overall, I think she did a great job, which is why I'm giving her the great score of 8.4. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.4, which is a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.